The Bahama Islands, a vacationer's dream of aqua water, golden beaches, and azure skies. A playground for the young and the young at heart. A place where your only worry is remembering sunscreen. A place to relax, to pamper yourself, to remember what it means to enjoy life again. A place that is simply paradise. But even paradise isn't perfect. With an economy based almost totally on tourism, made even more vulnerable by the constant threat of hurricanes, the human population of the islands struggle to survive. They are not the only ones. They are called potcakes.
A potcake is something that every Bahamian knows is a partner in life. The potcakes are a traditional dog in the Bahamas. They've been here from day one. They're a part of the Bahamian society and a part of the culture.
They get their name from the food they most commonly eat, the remains from the pots of rice and peas that is a traditional and popular meal among native islanders, who eat the top layers of the dish, but not the congealed, glutinous bottom layers, which are thrown out and consumed by the wild dogs that overrun the islands. It's a whimsical name, but the potcakes of the Bahamas are not a problem to be treated lightly. For years, these feral puppies and dogs have roamed the islands, largely ignored by the human inhabitants, an error that everyone is just beginning to realize. Unchecked, their population has exploded, and estimates say these scavenger dogs now number in the 50,000 range, and it's getting worse.
Overpopulation makes the perfect breeding ground for disease. There's a lot of diseases that humans could possibly get from animals.
Compounding the problem is the fact that domesticated animals are allowed to wander loose, mating and reproducing at will, often with potcakes. A female dog, through her offspring, can theoretically produce over 1,000 puppies during her lifetime. This could double the population of feral dogs in a handful of years.
I think spay and neuter is the most efficient way, most proven way to address overpopulation in cats and dogs.
We need to educate people that that will not affect the dog's ability to be loyal to your family, in some instances to be protective. It's a conscious thing to do.
But a lot of people don't believe in neutering and spaying the dog. Some people say if you neuter your dog, it's going to get fat and this and that, but they don't realize that it has to be done to curb the population.
By addressing animal overpopulation, not only are we addressing humane issues, we're addressing many very real human health concerns.
To stop this from happening, something must be done, and done now.
We'll try to bring a trap later. Okay. So you got to tie fast because we don't want him going in the trap.
Fortunately, there is a solution. If every owned animal were neutered, the problem would decrease dramatically.
Here on the island, we've seen a lot of stray dogs. We drive back and forth a half an hour to where we're staying, and we see animals all over the side of the road.
This is Annie, and this is Clarabelle.
And how'd you get these guys?
They were found last night on our way home, right beside the road. Abandoned, obviously, or ferals. We think probably ferals. There was a mother somewhere back in the woods and we couldn't get them. Great dogs, just great dogs.
Working tirelessly to provide shelter, medical care, and comfort to these discarded animals, the Humane Society of Grand Bahama is leading the fight against maltreatment of these canines.